Welcome to Friday Night Fights on Superhero Downs with Zach and Caden.
Yes, we are back with another Friday Night Fights video. This one's going to be amazing. Actually, I don't know if it's going to be amazing. We don't have our characters yet.
Yeah.
Because how do we get our characters? We spin a wheel called the Wheel of Warriors. We had it so good last week.
Damn it!
We had it so timed up, and now
I heard you say wheel, and I was like, I gotta jump on it. But no, you're still okay.
All right, so we're gonna be. If you guys don't know the rules, you can check out the other videos for some more rules. But Phil Coulson. All right, so if you guys don't know the rules, make sure you guys go check out the other videos. But if you want to know just a brief rundown, we are going to be spinning the Wheel of Warriors. Thank you. Then we are going to take 3 minutes of prep time to be able to get as much knowledge as we can, make it as accurate as we can, and just so the video runs a little bit smoother than it used to, and so the videos are a lot better and more quality content for you guys. Thank you. You're welcome. I don't know why I said thank you. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for being a lovely person.
For real though, thank you guys so much. Our channel, we're really trying to grow our channel right now, and we think it's going a lot better than it used to, at least.
Yeah.
So
we're actually having fun now.
Whoa,
crazy.
So we will then we're gonna battle to the death with whatever characters we have. So
you get the first spin as always.
As always. So hey guys, so Reese, like maybe next week, something big is going on with Superhero Downs.
The Lantern.
Green Lantern.
The Lantern.
Let's go. Wait, is that my first DC character?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow,
DC
you actually get a DC character. I've had more DC than Marvel.
Hey,
with
Raw too,
last
yeah.
week too.
Green Lantern versus Black Panther. Huh.
Interesting.
Very interesting, actually. I'm excited.
Okay.
I'm excited. This is gonna be a good one.
Alright.
So,
I'm gonna start the 3-minute timer. By the way, I do 3 like this, like 1, 2, 3. I don't know if that was clear or not. Anyway, 3 minutes on timer, and go.
Go. Alright guys, we are back from our 3-minute prep time, and we are ready to debate. This should be a really interesting fight. Two very good, you're standing still, two very interesting characters. They're at least mainstream. This might be our first mainstream fight other than like the Green Arrow and Captain America.
Oh, now you're the green one.
No, well,
and I'm the Marvel.
My first DC character, though. I'm excited for this because, you know,
it's been some
time.
Yeah, it's, gosh.
So,
of course you get the good DC character. I've got Bane, Grodd.
You know more about Bane than I do about.
That's true. Bane is actually pretty lit.
Anyway, though, we should really start the video up. So, okay, do you want to start it or?
Sure. Okay, so let's talk about Green Lantern for a second. Let's talk about his weaknesses. I'm gonna go straight into the weaknesses. One of the weaknesses of Green Lantern is that the ring, we all know, is based off of willpower. And so if he does not have the will to fight, and if another one of them is fear, if he is too scared to fight, the ring will not work for him. It all hinges on the creative mind. So if he is stressed or in a situation where he cannot think of what to use his ring for, then obviously...
But can you name a situation where that's happened, though? That he's been so scared that he just stopped fighting?
He's been outsmarted by many people.
No,
outsmarted,
yes,
to make him be scared would be an easy task, especially for someone as smart as Black Panther. He can obviously use intimidation tactics. I don't know about you, but if I saw this Panther-like man with claws coming at me, with knives and daggers also with him...
I would create a shield around myself, and I would keep flying away until I'm away from him enough, and then I would just use the ring to be able to keep distance away from him, keep punching him with a big green fist, or maybe... This is the way I would defeat Black Panther if I were Green Lantern. Put him in a little green bubble and shoot him into space. He's a normal guy under the suit. He's a normal guy. No oxygen. That's gonna kill the guy. Put him in the air. Drop him. Is
that really how Green Lantern is going to fight?
Why not? If you're in a death situation where you're gonna.
How do they know it's a death situation? Are they aware of where they are? Are they aware about that or going to fight?
They're aware. No, they're at least aware that this will be the end of them. Someone's going to die in this fight. Okay.
But do you think that his first instinct would be to fight like that, not have an actual fight?
No, I'm not saying that would be his first
And
instinct.
obviously,
I'm not saying that would be his first
You
instinct.
said before during research he has picked Hal Jordan for his.
I have picked
Green
Hal
Lantern.
Jordan.
He's very headstrong and goes with a strategy that he sticks with the entire time. And so I don't think he's going to go off that.
Let's say he picks a strategy though, and it doesn't work. Then he would find another way. He would use his willpower. He would use the ring. He would find
But
some
at that
new
point,
creative way.
at that point, you don't think he would lose will or lose hope?
No, because he knows that if he knows.
Also, if you were able to injure him at like in any junction at any point, obviously that's going to affect him a bit. Like, know that this is a stronger opponent. Know that this is a very strong, like an opponent that's very difficult to defeat. And so obviously he's going to keep steadily losing will and use of the ring and get more stressed as the battle is going to continue.
Well, yeah, but so is
Inhibiting
Black
his
Panther.
use.
Black Panther will definitely be more stressed as well.
No, Black Panther has gone through several different armies. Like he has had the pressure against him a lot more than I would say Green Lantern has, and he obviously can keep calm in a situation. Also, like, he's fought people like Vision and things like that. This is nothing new to him. A flying caped man flying all over the place like.
He does not have a cape. Green Lantern does not have a cape.
He does not.
Guys,
anyway,
I think he should lose off of that.
No. Anyway, when it comes to hand, this is off topic, but I saw a Hot Topic T-shirt of Lex Luthor for president, make Metropolis great again. Anyway, we brought up voting. Anyway, if it keeps to a hand-to-hand combat situation, obviously all he has to do is stay close just to injure him.
And all Green Lantern has to do is stay far away. If he realizes that Black Panther is very skilled in hand-to-hand combat, why won't he stay away?
If he realizes, like, how is he going to realize that?
They're fighting and he's good. He would leave. He's not going to just stay right there.
But don't you remember what I said earlier? He's going to stick with the game plan he already has.
If he's about to get killed, he's not going to stick with it. He's not dumb.
But he's not going to... But how is he going to quickly think of another route? He's obviously has to take time
he would take time, but how do you take time? You move away from the thing, you take a second to breathe. That's all Green Lantern has to do, because he can fly, he can put himself up higher. But that also gives Black Panther, how is Black Panther going to jump up 40 feet? There's no way.
And even if he is able to jump that high, Black Panther has bolsters in his feet that he can survive any falling as long as he lands on his feet. He's perfectly fine from any dropping or, like, falling scenario, so that renders that argument completely useless. Now, moving on from that, he has multiple daggers, so he can shoot from afar.
And then Green Lantern uses a shield.
Obviously, he's not going to be shielded the entire time.
Why wouldn't he be?
Because when is he going to fight then?
As soon as
that's a cheap way out. It's just, I'm going to stay in the shield the whole time.
I feel like that was my
that was your invisible argument too.
Okay, no, but okay, for real facts though, real facts. All right, so I'm not saying he necessarily always has to use the shield.
Also, it's not even a style of fight. Just stay
I know. I'm gonna move on from the shield, but he will use the shield in a situation where he definitely needs it. And he has a huge array of weapons. And you know, one of the other great things about him, and I'll go back to this invisible thing a little bit, I guess. He can in the early days of Green Lantern, he was able to use his ring to turn things invisible. What if he turned himself invisible? What if he was able to? His ring has
Black
never
Panther
been.
can make himself temporarily invisible anyway.
Yeah, but if he takes enough hits, yeah.
No, like he has a special part of his suit that can turn him temporarily invisible in certain parts of his body. Also, one thing about him is that even without that, he is very stealthy and very agile, though, so he could get the drop on him if he wanted to. There is no way for him to keep him far forever.
Okay, well,
he's obviously will get
what
up
I was
there.
What I was trying to talk about, okay? Green Lantern has an insane array of different weapons. He can create anything, whatever he wills it to be, it will create. So if you wanted a machine gun, if he starts realizing this guy's suit is insanely strong,
bullets.
No. I know that. That's why I say. That's why I said. If he realizes his suit is insanely strong, he could use some type of weapon that would in turn be able to take out the not necessarily be able to take it out, but let's say he keeps using things over and over, trying to figure out new weapons, trying to figure out new things, and eventually he just keeps trial and error until he finally finds something. Let's say.
Well, among that trial and error, eventually Black Panther is going to get hits on him, and
yes, he will get hits. He will get hits.
Start to inhibit his ability of using the ring, and you just admit that he would get hits. Obviously, Black Panther
of course
knows,
he would get hits.
Black Panther knows like where to attack a human. Obviously,
you're underselling that Green Lantern does have some type of fight. Like he is a decent fighter. He can hold his own in a fight.
With the ring, of course.
Yes, but that's his weapon.
But
Black Panther.
Let me go back to the argument I was just about to make. Obviously, Black Panther knows how to attack a human. He knows pressure points and all that. He knows to go for specifically like, not specifically for him, but he knows one of the things that he can go for is the eyes. And I don't know if you know this, but if Green Lantern can't see, that ring is not going to help him in any form or fashion. So the ring is rendered completely useless at that point if he gets anywhere towards his sight.
But how is he gonna get that close if he can fly away? If he can just fly a few feet in the air?
Any hit, like, the steady damage is much better than what you're going to provide, which is bullets that are like these bullets.
No, I just was using that as an example, as one weapon.
Also, Black Panther is very agile. He's able to dodge Iron Man's beams, like any hand-to-hand combat with Captain America. He's able to stand toe-to-toe with him and be agile enough not to take the hits, but to completely avoid them and dodge them and throw him down and things like that. Obviously, not like all this trial and error is eventually going to get Green Lantern killed. It's all a matter of time, and Black Panther's stamina is far exceeding to the fact that he can keep going and keep up the offense.
Well, he can keep up the offense, but so can Green Lantern has, as I said earlier, an insane array, and all he needs is that one hit. He needs that one good throw. If he's able to get him in that ball, as I talked about earlier, drop him. He's a normal guy. If you know, not even drop. Tape him into space. Just shoot him off into space. No oxygen, dead. All right. He's literally a normal guy.
You can definitely assume that there's a respirator in his.
That's an assumption. We can't base this argument off of assumptions, Caden. I don't think there's a respirator in there. If there is, why didn't he hasn't used it? He has had no reason to be in space. Why would they have created that?
But also,
no reason to be
you really think that it's Hal Jordan's style to just completely run away from this fight? And
I didn't say run away. I said just shoot him in his face.
That's the equivalent of running away, of just saying like, you know what, I'm done with this.
You act like Black Panther's style is just to straight up slaughter this guy though. Black Panther's style is a more fighting style.
We said at the beginning of the very first video that morals are not an account to this. That's why Batman is on the wheel in the first place, because normally Batman wouldn't kill, but in this, morals are out the window. It is just a bloodshed.
Exactly. So why would Green Lantern keep his morals if he knows this is a blood battle? This is a bloodbath. Why would he try to keep this?
Because that's just not his style of fighting.
But his Black Panther style of fighting isn't just going to be to slaughter Green Lantern either.
Well, his style is certainly it's certainly to attack the weak points of another being and get them down. Obviously, he's going to go for anything that he can.
And Green Lantern's going to go for anything he can either. If he realizes that this is not working,
but before it even comes to that, he'll be disabled in some way. And if anything comes to anything, he'll realize Black Panther is a very smart individual. He can realize that things are coming. He can realize that things are coming from the ring and just completely, bam! There goes his entire hand. There goes his finger. He can't even use the ring now that it's gone. And so obviously there's multiple ways.
You want to talk about injuries though? Green Lantern can literally use the ring to make any medical tool he would like to heal himself. If he wanted to, as Iron Man did in Infinity War, he has the little thing that can spray plaster. What if Green Lantern did the exact same thing to a wound or to his face?
But if he gets the ring, but in this hypothetical stance, if Black Lantern, that's a different character. If he gets Green Lantern's ring, if Black Panther is able to get his ring on this hypothetical stance of like cutting off his finger with the ring on it, then what's he gonna do then? Just cauterize the wound and keep going? Now he doesn't have the Lantern's power. Obviously, it comes down to fisticuffs then, and there's no way he can keep up with Black Panther when it comes down to that.
Right. So let's move on to closing statements.
All right.
Me first or you first?
You can go first.
All right. So, I think that, Caden definitely, in a blood battle, I think Green Lantern will use whatever he needs to defeat Black Panther. And, someone as this, I think that, obviously Black Panther is a very skilled individual, hand-to-hand combat-wise, but I think Green Lantern has the array of weapons. He has the smarts, he has the lantern, he has the powers that Black Panther does not have. And Black Panther, yes, he has a vibranium suit, but as long as Green Lantern figures out a way that, will kill any human, we have not seen, let's say he made a gas canister and, is able to get some poison into him. I don't think Black Panther can take poison. That's definitely not one of his abilities because he's a normal guy. And I think this comes down to array of powers versus a regular guy with a suit on. And I think Green Lantern's fought Batman before.
You just summed up all of the Iron Man movies. Anyway.
Yeah, you're on.
Okay, so, one ring. That is all that his power is based off of. If he is able to get one just solid, swing to the eyes to remove the ring in some way, this fight is over and done with. And as we've said before, he's not going to go to the immediate kill off the bat. It's going to come down to trial and error, as we've talked about this whole time. And within that trial and error, he's going to get weakened. He's going to get hurt. He's going to lose his will. So even then, the ring won't work for him then if he loses willpower. He's just, within all this time, Black Panther is going to keep up with the stamina. He's going to keep up with the offense. How can you even like connect most of your attacks with him when he's so agile enough that none of that can even affect him? Any type of bullet or anything like that will just bounce off of him. Well, not bounce off him, but you know, fall to the ground. And he also, I didn't bring this up like as much as I'd like to, but he has an array of knives that he is an expert in at throwing and anything like that. So staying long range wouldn't even work for that long.
So that was a good battle. I definitely had a little of an uphill battle there. But I do think that it was a good battle either way. And
That was a good Friday night fight.
It was a good Friday night fight. And speaking about Friday night fights,
maybe you guys should definitely tune in for next week's Friday night fight. You guys are gonna love it.
Probably next week, we think. Things may change, but I would hope.
Anyway, if you really want to know what we are being so vague about, you have to check out next Friday. So make sure you're subscribed, turn on that notification bell. Just like this video, because we're kind dudes and you're kind people, and leave a comment to support us. But other than that, we keep a schedule of Monday Movie Madness and Friday Night Fights. We'll see you next time, Nerdfolk. Goodbye. That was the best battle we had in a long time.
That was really solid.